Sunday, 28th of December. Gym. After this, we have to push the concrete Enfield live. I put the side map stuff up today in the dawning. I need to adjust the time and date of it because it's on January. We're not in that yet. Yesterday I uploaded 2 new images on the yesterday I put up 2 images on the concrete site. So it looks good. Also this dawning as well, I laminated some charts. I'm gonna stick that up because my training's I'm just following the process now. But it's quite specific. So we're gonna stick them on my wall. I've got 8 pictures to stick on. Then, yeah, that'll be that. And by the way, it's 28th of December. After the gym, I'm gonna show you the code and stuff. Finished my Russian twist, some pull-ups, now I'm about to go do some abs. There's some front bars, then after that, I'm gonna go home, sort out the site, stick these things on the wall, and watch some young Goldie. I started watching some YouTube again. I don't wanna suffer from identity inflation. So watching young Goldie. Finished in the gym, about to head back now. Print these things on a wall, push the site live. I need to put the phone numbers in as well. I've got with the call tracking system, I was using a company, but they're not really scalable. They have like some weird structure. I don't fully understand it yet. But I want to use CoolRail. I need to set up a KYC, but that also, I need to set up a company for CoolRail. Because in UK, they've added legislation. So you need a company structure. But that actually matches my plan better. A company structure, and that holds all 25 sites. 25 sites is how many I want to get. So the company structure will hold all 25 and then it'll make payments easier. It'll clean up a lot of things. But I don't really like that type of admin. So I'm gonna focus on what moves the needle right now. Sticking my charts on my wall, that's important. And also getting the site live. I'll just use my phone number right now. right now Google can't even see it, so I need Google to start indexing, crawling, and yep, my impressions on my loft installation is growing. My loft installation site position hasn't really changed much. We're only about a month in, maybe a month and a half. I added some content yesterday or the day before. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. This is what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm adjusting. In this code, can you see right here, this date? It's not January. So I need to change this and make it the actual date. But each URL is in nicely. There's only 3 pages on this site. So I was putting the sitemap on my concrete page, and I was using the installation one as a reference point, and I found most of my sitemap lines of code in my installation site was wrong. That's why my site hasn't been ranking. That is exactly why my site has not been ranking. It has not been ranking because of this, even though the impressions are growing. Now I need to go through all my whole site. Let me show you. Let's go through all of this and adjust all these lines of code. But it's pretty much copy and paste. I'm just looking for the pages. Here you go. This is the thing with ChatGPT. If you don't know basic code, if I don't know basic code, it'd be so hard to do this. It would be so hard. Right, where am I? Here I am. Oh, I'm not there. Done that. I'm here. I'm gonna put some Goldie in my earphones. Okay. Now I expect the site to be. It's gonna start ranking now. Lovely. Done all the sitemaps. I'm now pushing them on Google. My services page wasn't even on Google. Wow. These rankings are gonna come. I've just requested indexing now. My services page wasn't on Google. The fact that our impressions have grown to 390 without any service page, I'm happy with that. I've done a whole month with no services page on Google. All my sitemaps are good. I've pushed my second site live onto Google. Look, here's my GSC. The second ones have been a lot more clean because I understand it since it's my second. See this? Lovely. The real Alpha M. I need to stick up my pictures. Let me show you. Haven't stuck them up yet. Look at my ChatGPT award. Top 1% of messages sent to ChatGPT. I'm in that. Now, the reason I'm proud of this is because the way I use ChatGPT, I'm not just talking to ChatGPT. I use it. Look at this, you see? Boom. Right, all my pages are now on Google. Lovely. That's that done. Now I can focus on SEO. The real Alpha M. Currently 3 p.m, 10 past 3. I've been sticking my charts on my walls. I'm now about to stick the last one. Right here. Like that. Got my blue tack. Pink tack. Monday 9:16 a.m. I'm just writing out what I'm gonna do for the day. I got up later today. It is only 8:15 right now. I'm just writing out what I'm gonna do for the day. Currently writing out my gym workout, what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on my shoulders, my front delts. I'm gonna up the weight a little bit. I'm gonna really just focus on these shoulders. Go. I've done this. Workout done. I've got the plan done. Today I'm mapping out for the lead gen. I need to map out my software. So I'm building a software to manage it because you can't scale without the software. So last night I was writing just how I want the front end to look, what I want it to do. This software is going to be a lot easier as well because there's no heavy back end going into it. I don't need any back end really. It's like a task management system. It's going to ping off alerts that will go to my phone. It's going to be like that, but there's no heavy back end, which is good. So it'll be clean, fast and light, but very useful and efficient. It's going to cover every stage of this business model I'm in. So right now I'm going to go brush my teeth, get in the shower, come out of the shower, do 2 sets of meditations. Then I'm going to do some writing. Then I'm going to then do some of the software. I'm also managing these markets right now. I've got my alert set. I'm gonna also quickly write down a home workout for later. Process 18 everyone know. Just looking at these charts, this could be a little play right here. I think it might. So I believe in this area, so I'm not taking this play. It's an area I don't believe in. I believe in the other area. It's reacted off of a previous area, but JOMO, not FOMO. Monday, 29th of December, I went to the gym. I did not do my full workout. I had a tea this dawning. I don't say morning, I say dawning. Because if you mourn something, what does that mean? So I say dawning. So I had a tea this dawning with a bit of honey in there, and my body is very sensitive, so I was sleepy. But I was in the gym, I was pumping out my shoulders. I did 4 sets of 16 reps on the front bar raise, 12.5 kg. And that was really good. That proper worked me properly. I realized in the gym I need to go a bit harder. I did that, then I went to the ab crunch part, did some ab crunches, and I said, fuck off, I'm going. I was just thinking, a lot of people would talk about like, what should you do first? A lot of people recommend fitness first. They say do fitness, because if you can be disciplined in your fitness, then you can be disciplined in the money. I don't agree with any of that. Fuck off. I believe money first. Money first 100%. Because you can always get in shape. But that time bomb is always ticking with the money side of things. I'd rather have, and I'm not talking about getting rich and then working out. That's ridiculous. I'm talking about, mastering your path in terms of understanding what you're doing, executing at it consistently. Even if you're not making money, you're seeing the cogs start to turn positively. I'd say get to that point where business is handled. You 100% know where you're going. You 100% know and believe you're 100% getting rich. When you're in that stage, I'd say then maybe you can start working out. I was in the gym today. I left. Well, you think I'm fucking not disciplined? Fuck off. Fuck why? Because I left the gym a bit early. I'm on this, the money thing has always been the most important to me. I never envisioned myself as some skinny or massively overweight dude, but I knew I was getting fucking rich. So yeah, the body shape will come, and I never even go crazy in the gym, but I've seen my shoulders grow. I've seen my abs. Who can tell me I'm doing something wrong? I see the results based on my philosophies. Pick up the book Primal Blueprint. I learned all my workout stuff from that. I learned all my eating habits from that as well, along with Eddie Abu. So shout out both of them. Mark Scissorson. I think I got the second name wrong. Maybe even the first name, but anyway, I'm mapping out this software. I'm excited for this. This software is gonna allow me to really scale running. Well, with this software, there's no limit, you know. I'm gonna build 25 sites, but you could do 50. So I'm really excited for this. This software is for me. I'm not selling it. It's for me, but who knows in the future, maybe I will sell it. Monday 29th of December, 16:40, I'm about to do my home workout. I've mapped out quite a bit of my software, nearly all of it. It's nearly ready to push, or not push, I haven't even done the code. I've just mapped out the template in a written way. I'm gonna start building a site myself manually to structure it up, get the class names. There's no heavy back end. Then I'm gonna get AI to finish off my vision. Right now I'm about to do a workout, some Russian twists, ab rollers, and some leg raises. Wednesday, 7:49 a.m. I'm about to go to the gym. I've been up since 5:45. I've performed well, got meditations in, I've watched some of my coaches. I'm about to go to the gym. I've done a home workout as well. Now I'm going to the gym. Doing some pull-ups. I'm training abs today. When I get back, I'm gonna map out, or even in the gym, I might map out some more of the software. I'm gonna write out one of my blog topics as well. And at 1 o'clock I'll train. Now in the gym it's about 8:20. Just finished my leg raises and Russian twists. Now I'm about to do some pull-ups, ab crunch machine, then I'm out. I'm gonna get back, map out my blogs for the concrete site, and then touch up this software plan as well. Right now I'm just putting my code template in so I can repeat the site over and over repeatably. That's how you scale. I can't scale this without a software, so I'm gonna also map out some of the software. And when I first get back, I gotta do about 3 sets of meditations. Wednesday, 10:03. I'm about to crack out 45 minutes of software work. I'm gonna build the software, the first fix. I'm not gonna wait for perfection to build it. I'm gonna build it right now. I'm gonna start building it right now manually. Let's go. Let me show you what I'm working with. The reason I'm covering it just because I don't know, maybe there's something, no, I'm not gonna say anymore, but I'm about to start coding. Coffee, let's go. 10:24, mind the glasses, I know. I'm just coding up this site. I was thinking, oh, let me put it on camera because I want to look back at this and I want people to see this. Just live coding. So P class, I'm gonna call this sidebar nav. Navigation. I like my code to be very clear, you know. I'm gonna add this link to href. Anything coming up right there? Let me show you what I'm doing right now. Iron Local. I haven't added any CSS right now. Look, you see how it's gibberish there? GGFGG, and then you see GGFGG. Look, if I delete this, look, it's gone from there, and it's gone from there. But if I type now, look what's gonna come up, that same gibberish. See that? That's what I'm doing right now. This is the sidebar. So this is gonna be called, well, not called, I've already named it, sidebar navigation for the CSS. Haven't targeted it yet in the CSS, but I'm going to. So on the sidebar, the top one can be SEO. SEO, that's number one. Now our actual SEO page will be SEO. That's just an example of how it will look. So it'll be an internal link. So you see right here, it's blue, that's because it's an internal link. SEO, actually I've put the, I don't want that blue. Okay, I put it in the wrong section. Okay, now watch. Now this blue is gonna change. I'm gonna type SEO and oops, SEO, and now look, it's not blue, you see? Because it's in the right place. SEO, anyways, now we're gonna add a BR to break the line to make it pop up nicely and effortlessly. And another one, then you're gonna see it's gonna pop right under this SEO. This page can be called, let's add the Ahref. Right, this page can be the, we've done the SEO, what about the, oh, I know. Wait. Site build page. But look, we put site build page in here, but there's nothing coming up in here. Why? Because this is the link section. Stuff will only come up if I put my code into this bit or this bit. If I put it in this bit right here, look, it's gonna come up blue because that's not the right section. See, that's blue, that's wrong. It doesn't, I don't want it blue. If I put it in this section, these aren't gonna be internal links. These are actually gonna be, I think it's still classed as an internal link, but it's gonna take you to the next page. So yeah, that is an internal link. Now, site. See, it's gonna pop out right below. Why? Because I added this BR. And it would have been below anyway, but it's a lot cleaner with this. Anyway, that's it. Boom. It's 11:15. I'm finished my coding. I went a bit over 45 minutes. I went for about 1 hour, 4 minutes. And look, this is all off the dome, what I've built so far. Let me show you. Boom. Let me just wipe my camera. I say let me show you, but I know there'll be hundreds of thousands, millions watching in the future. But right about now, this is for me to look back on. You see this right here? Now, this should be capital. In fact, let me just quickly fix that. Let me quickly fix that and turn it into capital letters. View asset, select. Boom. Now it look cleaner. See? Let me get a real. Now this is the template. When I'm building a software from now moving forward, I'll manually do the first fix just to get my colors in, my class names, and then use my digital, well, my senior web developer to assist me. In the name of AI. It's currently 1827. I'm about to change my template I'm about to turn my template that I manually did into the masterpiece. Not the final fix, but the masterpiece. Also, I did stick my posters on my wall, which I was talking about earlier in the gym or yesterday in this video. All right, let me show you how it's looking right now. Okay, it looks like this right now. Remember this, I am local. I'll watch how it changes. All right, now let me show you how the site is looking now. And I don't even know how it looks. I know briefly because I set the vision, but I don't know how it looks. So this is a live reaction as well. How does this site look? Let's see. I'm not really loading right now. Why is the, oh, I know why. I can see it, but there's no CSS attached. Let me show you. This is how it looks, but the CSS isn't attached. Now that's probably because the link, there we go, look at this right here. And to link it to CSS, this is why I know in basic code is imperative. Styles. Now I bet it'll... Whew! Oh shit! Oh my goodness! Live reaction, look at this now. Oh, fuck. You see that? I set the vision for all of this. I love, oh my god. Ah! Woo! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh my, wow. This looks beautiful. Wow. I am someone who works with conscientiousness to the best of my abilities. I carry out my work properly, and my vision orchestrated. Thursday, 1st of Jan, 2026. New year. I've been doing this software all day. Let me show you what I'm working with right now. Let's wipe my camera. I'm about to add the CSS in, so the entire styling will change. After this, I'm gonna go downstairs, get something to drink or eat. Haven't eaten yet. It's 14:32. I just put in the CSS, now look at it. Boom. This is the software I've made for my... This is the software I've been talking about. Look. This is the main page. Site. Now we can see the individual sites. Now these two sites here, these are my actual sites. Look, if I click one, the date will come up. Boom. This is my actual site. Look, if I click it, it takes me to my actual site with my real, what's it called? You see? This is me. This is my site right here. This software will allow me to scale. And I can see everything. I can see the key, the name, the keyword we used, the number. Yeah, I've just added the content vault section. So in here, this is gonna be my, I'm gonna put my prompt here. So essentially what I'm building is a software that allows me to scale without having to keep everything in my mind. So I can scale prodigiously, monumentally big. I could go to 100 sites if I wanted to, and it'll all be here, concise, in a repeatable manner, which I like. This was the 77th week in my life, and I'm wrapping this video up. Let me just show you this software I need to learn JavaScript, but let me show you what I've got. It's starting to fire and wire off. Okay. So, you see this? This is the home, just the dashboard when you load up. 22 sites live, 18 sites rented out. Now, this is not true, but this is just my mock-up. I'm trying to get it to focus in. I don't want to downplay the lovely color. There we go. See that? Okay, now how can I hold this? All right. Now look, if I go to individual site view, right here, this is where I can view any site in detail, and it will tell me all I need to know about it. The main keyword, the number we're using, if it's GSC verified, how many backlinks we have, blogs published. So look, watch me click it. Click. Boom! You see that? That's the real, this is the real, what's it called? URL. I'm gonna actually make this so I can click onto it. This is our real main keyword. Our tracking number, yes. It says personal, but it will say the actual tracking number. We don't have any backlinks. I haven't updated this yet. I actually don't have any blogs for this page. These details are, I haven't filled them in yet because I don't have them. I haven't reached that stage on the actual business, but you see us firing off. Lovely. And now look at this. Let me go to my contractors. This is how I track the people I've called. Now watch this. Let's say we've called, let me use down here. Let's delete this. So let's say I've done an outreach to a contractor. I'll click here. Click on something random. I'm just using random dates because I'm just testing that it's working. And look what happened. Let's just put nothing. Log outreach, click. Boom. You see that? Woo! Now I'm coming off of this. I had to separate the logic. I had to separate the contractor logic from the site logic. Now I've got separate files. I'm done.